Now let's take this little complex and little bit tough problem. In this problem, mean, median, mode, all these three, and including missing frequency calculation, all these four concepts have been introduced or included. So if we can, solve this problem, uh, mean, median, mode calculation for group frequency or the continuous class interval data, then missing frequencies and all of those things will understand very clearly. It's a clubbed question basically, and I love this kind of question, because one question at a time, your entire chapter, mean, median, mode, frequency, missing frequency, even to some extent, that median lies in between mean and mode, which is to some extent one property, okay, for a slightly distributed or even slightly skewed data also, which we'll be discussing in detail skewness and the kurtosis in upcoming lectures. So all the concepts are included, and I love this kind of question, to be honest. Okay, now let's solve this. Now this problem says, for the following data, find mean. Okay, data, find mean, which is given already 418.75 and mode 362.5. Now find the missing frequencies and then calculate the median of calculated data. That means we need to first use this mean value and the mode value using the formula. Okay, we need to equate, and we will get certain two equations like previous lectures which we have explained, right? So two equations we'll be getting, and from these two equations we can find out two unknowns, will be x and y, because missing frequencies are involved. So once I get the missing frequencies, then the entire class intervals and the frequency, whatever the table it is given, it will be completed. Now based on that table, we need to calculate the median, and then we need to prove that median value will lie in between 418.75, which is the mean value, and mode value, which is 362.5. In between that, median will fall. So we are going to solve this, but this place is little. What I will do, I will attach this as a downloadable resource. So you can download, you can see this for your future references. Hope that works fine with you, right? Great. Thank you very much for your note. Great. Now this is the problem which I already told that yeah, this find is not find for the following data. This is the wrong thing. So for the following data, mean is given, mode is given, missing frequencies we need to calculate. The moment we find out the missing frequencies, based on that, we need to find out the median, and then we need to prove that what is the median value will lie in between mean and mode. Fine. So in this case, let me write this frequency table like this. Okay, class intervals. This is the solution like. So I'm writing class intervals 100 to 200, 200 to 300, 300 to 400, 400 to 500, 500 to 600, and 600 to 700, right? So this is the class interval, and frequencies are given like this: 5, 12, x, y, 14, 11, right? Now before I move ahead, I need to calculate what is the mid value of this class interval, because mean is given. So in the mean formula, mid value is important, right? So in that case, the mid value is 100 and 200. So mid value is 150. So 150, this is 250, right? This is 350, 450, 550, and 650, right? And total frequency, as I can see, that it will be 5 plus 12, 17, 17 plus 17 plus 11, 21, 21 plus 14, 42 plus x plus y, right? So we have understood what is this, right? Now we need to use the formula of mode and mean so that we can find out two equations. Clear? So in this case, so the mode formula is, yeah, so the mode formula is L1. Can you remember what is the mode formula? Mode formula is L1 plus D1 divided by D1 plus D2 into C. Correct? Now in this case, it is already told the mode value is 362.5, right? So I will write this is nothing but 362.5. Clear? Now as 362.5 is the mode value, and if you remember in the previous lecture we have I discussed three important notes, out of which it was clearly told that mode value should lie in between the mode class, right? So in this case 362.5 is lying in between 300 to 400, this class interval. So I can easily say this is nothing but the mode class. So 300 to 400 is the mode class. Clear? So in this case L1 is 300, correct? Now D1 is the frequency of the mode class minus frequency of the previous class. Clear? So x minus 12 plus D2 is frequency difference between mode class and the next class, so x minus y, and it will be multiplied by 100 because the class interval C is nothing but the class intervals, which is 400 minus 300 is 100. So if we can calculate and solve this, we'll be getting, can you solve it? So we'll be getting like 300 x minus 12. So this is x minus 12 plus x minus y. So 2x minus y minus 12 into 100. So I will multiply here. So you'll be getting 2x minus 5y plus 36 equals to 0. This is one equation, right? Now similarly, applying the mean formula. So what is the mean formula? Mean is equal to, right? Let me calculate here. Let me calculate here. What is the mean? So what is the mean formula? Mean is nothing but assumed mean, correct? Plus fi into ui divided by summation of fi into c, right? And ui is nothing but xi minus assumed mean divided by c, right? Sorry. So now in this case we need to calculate few more data like ui. So ui in this case is let's say I'm assuming 350 is the assumed mean, 350. So this a I am considering 350, right? So in this case what will happen, u is nothing but xi minus assumed mean divided by c, correct? So xi is 150 minus assumed mean is 350 divided by c is 100. So this is coming 200 by minus 200 by 100, so minus 2. That's it. We do not need to calculate anything. So if it is minus 2, then this will be minus 1, this is 0, this is 1, 2 and 3. Easy. Hope you could remember what is the formula we used previously at the time of giving the concept of arithmetic mean and so on and so forth for grouped frequency data, right? So now we need to multiply fi into ui. So ui is minus 2 and fi is 5. So 5 minus 2 is minus 10. Similarly minus 1 and 12, minus 12, 0, 0, 1 into y, okay, 1 into y, y, 14 into 2, 28, right? And 11 into 3, 33, correct? So this already you have calculated. Now why, can anyone tell me that why I have considered a 350 as an assumed mean, not 250 or not 550? Yes, you are right. So the moment I have used 350 as an assumed mean, here you can see that x is eliminated from multiplication of fi into ui. So one variable is only left, that is y. Similarly, I could take 450 also as assumed mean. In that case, y could be eliminated, right? And my calculation could be little bit easier for in this case, right? So here we can see the mean is given. The mean value is given. Mean value is this one, 418.75, correct? Yes. So this is 418.75 equals to a is 350 assumed mean plus summation of fi into ui, right? So we need to make this summation of this one, which is summation of fi and ui. We'll find minus 10 minus 12, so minus 22 plus 28, so plus 6 plus 33, 39 plus y. So this will be 39 plus y. So I'm writing 39 plus y divided by summation of fi. Now summation of fi is this one, total frequency 42 plus y, correct, and multiplied by 100. C is nothing but 100, right? Correct. So now if you simplify a little bit, we will be finding separately once we calculate and all. We can see 11x minus 5y minus 162 equals to 0. So this is nothing but the second equation. This is the first equation, sorry, second equation, and this is the first equation. Now what we need to do, we need to calculate or solve these two equations to find out x and y like previously, so that we can get the missing frequency data, right? So in this case, we will write again from 1 and 2 by cross multiplication method. Okay, it will be x divided by minus 5 minus 162 minus 36 minus 5, y divided by, this is y, right? So y gone, minus 162, so this is y, right? Now y, so y and this y gone, so 2 into so this is 36, so 36 into 11 minus 2 into minus 162, and finally 1 by 2 to minus 5 minus minus 5 into 11. Now I have used the cross multiplication method to solve this problem. You can use any method. You can substitute x, okay, from a1 you can apply the value of x into y, second formula, I'm sorry, second equation, and you can find out y, and then again you put the value of y in the first equation, you'll get the x value, and so on. There's so many ways. I have used this method because I found that in statistics, whenever the missing frequency data related problems are there, or we come across in business cases, we see this method is much useful and easy to calculate, and that is the reason I have used. And you are free to use any kind of method to solve this, and that is easy, you know that. So there is no ambiguity, and there is no hope, there is no differentiation of our opinion in between you and me, right? So hope that is okay. Now solving this, we can get x by 5 into 198, y by 396 minus plus 324, 1 by it will be 45. Now the best way is, if you cannot follow this step, you can calculate it separately and you will find out the same result. Okay, So in this case we'll be getting x is 5 into 198 divided by 45 equals to 22, and y is equal to nothing but, so 396 plus 324 divided by 45. So if you calculate, we'll get y is equal to 16. So we have got the x is equal to 22 and y is equal to 16 as the missing frequencies, right? Okay, so we have found the missing frequencies. Now what we need to do, we need to write this x and y value here in this table, right? In this table, x is 22 and y is 16, right? So x is 22, y is 16. So we need to write these two values in x and y, right? We can replace this x and y value, and then what we need to do, we need to find out the median, right? So missing frequencies already we have done, and then we need to calculate the median of that. Fine, and then we need to prove that median value will lie in between mean and mode, right? So for that I need to write this table, fresh table. Let me include one extra page with this. Okay, fine. Now this is page 2, right? This is page 2. Okay, now what we need to do now, we need to write the table, the given table, and we need to replace x and y with the value x is equal to 22 and y is equal to 16. Okay, let me write this. Okay, so now the final table, okay, is class interval 100 to 200, 200 to 300, 300 to 400, 400 to 500, 500 to 600, and 600 to 700, and the frequency will be 5, 12, 22, 16, 14, and 11. And the cumulative frequency, because in median we need the cumulative frequency, so let's calculate the cumulative frequency here itself. It is 5, 5 plus 12, 17, 17 plus 22, 39, 39 plus 16, 55, 50 plus 5 plus 14, 69, 69 plus 11 is 8. Great. So our initial table is ready. Great. Now we need to apply the median formula. Okay, so let me make it a little bit good to see. Okay, great. Now what is the median formula? Median formula is nothing but L1 plus L2 minus L1 divided by F into n by 2, as it is median, minus previous class cumulative frequency. Now this is a simple formula. You can remember, or you can go back to the previous lecture. You can refer the previous lecture wherein I explained what will be the formula of median. Median is nothing but the quartile 2, right? So this will be the formula. Now applying this formula, we need to find out the median. Now first we need to understand which one will be the median class, right? Now median class to be calculated is n by 2. What is the value of that? So n is 80, n by 2 is 80 by 2 is equal to 40. So 40 is falling under which class? So we need to see the cumulative frequency to see in which class 40 is falling. So 39 up to 39 this, and 40 that means after this class, that means this class. So this class is nothing but the median class. Understood? n is 80, n by 2 is 40. So in which class this 40 as in cumulative frequency is falling? Here up to 39, 300 to 400 class. 40 is falling under next class, right? 40 to 55, right? So clear that 400 to 500, this class interval belongs to the median class, right? So in this case, 400 is L1, 500 is L2, 16 is F, and previous class cumulative frequency is 39. So we will apply all this 400, 500 minus 400 divided by 16. N by 2 is nothing but n by 2 means 80 by 2 minus PCF is nothing but 39, right? So if you calculate, we will be getting 406.25, right? So this is the median value which we have to calculate. This is the answer. So one answer is clear that median value is 406.25. Now what we need to do, as per the previous question, we need to see or we need to prove that this median value lies in between mean and mode. Now we can write 406. So what is, so we are writing 406.25, 418.75 and 362.5. So 418.75 is greater than 406.25, which is greater than 362.50, right? So it is 418.75 is nothing but mean value, correct? Mean value is more than median value. It is more than mode value. Clear? So this is clearly proved that median lies between mean and mode. Great. Hope you have understood, and I have cleared step by step. What I will do, I will attach this, I will save this, and I will attach this as a downloadable resource so that you can refer this in future also. Great. Now we have understood how to calculate the mixing frequency, mean median, to apply the mean median mode formula, okay, and how then we need to we can calculate anything, either mean, median, mode, whatever they are asking, we can calculate, and also we have proved that median is lying in between mean and mode. Now I have a simple question to you. Is there any alternative method? Is there any alternative method to calculate mean, median, mode? Is there any easy formula without calculating so much, class intervals, frequencies, cumulative frequencies, and so on and so forth, doing all of those things, data, using that and calculating and using these 2 pages to calculate the mean, median, mode and all? Is there any specific easier formula? Think. I will answer that in the next lecture. Think.